So this is the tiger warmer. Essentially, it is an incense holder with a cap. It comes with the spring that I usually don't like, so I take it away. We can put the incense so that it is about an inch out. Light it so there will be an even glow. And put the glow halfway to the windows so that it will have enough oxygen and it will be warm. If it is a bit too warm, we can just ash the incense, cool the metal and replace it, and this time put it a little bit more away, further from the cap. Okay. Before we work with the tiger warmer, we check the temperature. I usually use my cheekbone to see if it's not too hot. Alright? Especially for pediatrics, or for elderly, or for diabetics, or for patients that take cortisone for a long time, we want to take precautions not to burn the skin. So, now for the demonstration. The first demonstration would be the immune point. So, for the immune point, before we use the tiger warmer, we will find the swollen lymphatics, the tight lymphatics, or a pressure point at triple Wilma 16. Once we located the swelling of the lymphatics, we keep our finger, we will not press, and we shall find the acupuncture point, large intestine 10, 11 area where there is tightness or where there is a bit of a gummy bear, or basically the point that reduces the pressure pain behind the SCM. Once I located that point, I'll take my tiger warmer, ash the incense, put the incense stick halfway to the window, check the temperature, and make sure that I will stimulate that, check the skin, don't let it get too hot, always check the temperature. If you need to ash, you ash it, check temperature. The idea is not to create any kind of burn, any kind of blister, it's to warm the point up to create some stimulation, pressure, and then recheck, is there any change? We can do that a few times until we will find a change in the lymphatics, and we can also use the lymphatics directly in a downwards motion without much pressure, so that the lymphatics get massaged. We do not want to irritate the skin and create rubbing marks. I will show it from a different angle. We can ash it, release a little bit more incense, and again work on the lymphatics directly. We can also do the GV14 in the same manner, like so. Okay. Now, so for the Gau-Huang-Shu, we start with asking, can you hug yourself? And try to find the edges of the scapula. There you go. Find the edges of the scapula. Now the scapula are lateral, and the point, the Gau-Huang-Shu point, is where the edge of the scapula is now. Alright? And it's usually a tight point. I can see the edges of the eyes, if it's really a tight point, if I got it or not. Here we go. Alright, now again, the same way, continue to hug yourself. Right, same way like I did the immune point, I do the tiger warmer at the Gau-Huang-Shu. Right? And we do it on both edges of the scapula. That is why Sun Tzu Miao called the point a hidden point, because the scapula are hiding it, and you bring the scapula lateral, and then you're revealing the point. Right? This is a particularly important point that I use pretty much for every single external pathogenic factor, internal pathogenic factor in pediatrics. This is a very beneficial point to use in pregnancy, and also for any kind of a flu, any kind of a respiratory, any kind of a infection of the upper respiratory system. Do both sides. And again, we can ask the parents to do that every day, not creating any kind of a heating mark, not too hot, always check it, make sure that it's ashed, put the incense in the middle, checking it again, just like that. Now if we do it gently, without a lot of pressure, without a lot of rubbing, and without too much heat, it's actually quite pleasant, and kids usually like it, it feels good, and we can actually walk between GV14 region, the bladder 10, all that lymphatic region in the neck, and the Gau-Huang-Shu. We can also do the triple warmer, GV14, bladder 10, bladder 11, bladder 12, and Gau-Huang-Shu. So this will be our upper respiratory external pathogenic factor treatment. Right? Tiger warmer. Thank you. To shut the tiger warmer off, basically I take the incense and I push it in, close the cap halfway, so basically there is no oxygen feeding the glow, and that would be it.